Hello everyone and welcome to a smash look at Switch Galaxy Ultra. Fraz here as always, and this is brought to you by Atomicom Limited and is also published by Green Man Loaded. So what is Switch Galaxy Ultra, you might be wondering? Well, it's an on-rail sort of musical arcade type game. You'll have, like you see here, you see the rails here, you actually have multiple rails you can go between. There's obstacles in front of you, and there's a pretty fantastic soundtrack that hopefully I'll let you hear in a little bit. Now there is a comic book styling to the cutscenes, which I'll be able to show you quite quickly. Now I'm going to quickly go down to the options menu, like smash looks, we start from there. Now there's one thing that is slightly off-putting about the options menu. Now this is probably maybe my only bugbear about the game, is that there's no like between 0 and 100%, it's just on and off. So I had to turn it down via like Windows the audio mixer, because there's no way to kind of put it anywhere else. Graphics are somewhat the same. You have on and off. It's like, well, what is it turning on and what is it like you have anti-aliasing. It's like, so there's no 2x, 4x, what are you putting on, so on and so forth. So you have to kind of, it's this gauge it sort of thing, and I don't really like doing that. That's probably my only bugbear with the game, but I really wish there was some sort of gauge that you can move up and down. Anyway, there is two modes. There is a story mode and survival mode. What I'm going to do is show you comic episodes, which are pretty darn cool. I'll quickly shoot through them though. I'm not going to stick around in them, just so I can get to the actual gameplay for you guys, so you can literally just see what the cutscenes kind of are. Anyway, let's go. So obviously I've only unlocked episode 1 at the moment. I think I'm good 7 or 8 levels into the game, and it's just you're traveling across the galaxy. You've got your different ships. I've got one that's fully kitted out now, but I've just clicked this so you can quickly see what it's all about. So this is basically what you're sort of introduced with as soon as you hit start in the game. So I'm not going to read any of this because we all know my throat is a bit still recovering at the moment. If you're probably watching this, could probably be a few more videos before I actually recover properly. But yeah, you've got this, and it's just, you know, you're clicking through it all. There we go. Pick a neg, sir. Pick an egg, and then we go and click. Anything other than dangerous is not living. I don't know if that says a ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta or not. I'm not entirely sure. And of course we just, you know, click through this, and I'll just quickly just let you, if you wish to stop the video you can, but I'm not going to go all the way through this. I'm just going to show you bits of it so you can, the artwork though, the comic, like actual artwork, colouring, ink work and everything, it's amazing. Like the actual artwork, but I'll just quickly come back out of that so we can actually get back to the main meat of the game now. Like I said, it's like you do have music. It's not to the beat of the music. It's not. It's very akin to Audiosurf, but it's not exactly like Audiosurf. It's not going to go with the beat of the music the way that game is. But you have survival and continue. I'm just going to click continue so I can get into my ship that's all nice and kitted out. Now you do have a shipyard that I'll quickly jump in here. And there you go. This is the Evolver. You've got a selection of other ones that I haven't currently unlocked. But the Evolver, you can actually just select this, and you can, you know, change the skin if you really desire. Oh, I hit escape. Just bear in mind, if you hit that, you will change route. If you hit Q, you'll be able to get the upgrades. Now, this is all completely maxed out currently, so there's nothing else I can do. I've got 700 credits, so that's always quite handy. If we go back here, now there's no mouse control in this, which is slightly odd. You control the navigation with the actual arrow keys, which it sometimes can be a bit finicky, I've found. But this is the latest level. What I'm going to do is start on, say, level 2. I'm going to just do level 2 so I can just introduce you, know, a bit slower, because it gets a bit hectic. Like, anybody that knows it or plays these type of games, it gets hectic, it gets nuts, and you don't really know what to do. So, let's go and do this, and quick travel. Let me play, please. Oh, fine. Let's go. And let's do this. So yeah, you can also upgrade, purchase more level information. You can purchase more level information if you want. My record is 2 minutes and 1 second. The gold reward time is 2:20. Obviously, the better you do, the more you're going to get. The more credits you're going to get, the more, I think it's titanium. I'm not entirely sure. I need to quickly check that. But yeah, there we go. This is us flying out and away we go. Now the game looks sharp and looks nice. And, of course, it comes with some nice boost. They use control to do, which can be slightly odd. Don't constantly keep hitting control. But I've got the boost upgrade, so it gives me full boost every time I get it. It does start off a little bit slow. Like, you feel like, okay, you're going a bit fast just now, right? It gets very, very fast. Like, trust me, it gets so fast. You're just like, oh, okay, your brain just kind of melds to the track. It's just awesome. And also the soundtrack to the game is fantastic. That yellow arrow there actually boosts you over. If I do this, there you go. Slows you down, but it does automatically push you over. We're going to be able to get that. There we go. Voila. And onwards we go again. We're moving pretty darn fast now, actually. Now, I'm probably... There is walls and these yellow glowy things up here are credits. So, money is always nice. You know, money is nice in games. It buys you some goodies, like upgrades. Now, there's no jump function, so these red barriers, obviously, is kind of an indication you need to get out of this rail right now. But there's no actual jump. You're just kind of going from side to side. Let's do this. But I love how sharp the game looks, and it is so much fun. I mean, to be honest, I loved games like Audiosurf. I love playing that to bits. I played it for countless hours and probably raged. And this is the portal that we're going to go through, or Stargate, whatever you wish to call it. And there we go. Oh god. I pressed the wrong key. And we're almost at the end. Voila! And that's us at the end, and then we get a bunch of goodies. Ah, tantalum. Maybe the brother of titanium, or it probably is actually an element, who knows. I'm just going to quickly take a drink, folks, because I did cough my guts up a bit. You wouldn't hear it because I take it out in the mic. Alright, so we got some credits and time. We actually got beat our time, so that's 1:47. That's very, very nice. Now, normally if that screen comes up and it's a new one, you'll get, you know, additional bonuses and everything, so you'll take it from there. Alright, let's begin, and I'm just going to go straight on, because we may as well just try the latest one and see what it is. So I don't know what it is, you don't know what it is, and then we'll have some fun that way. Now, it does actually cost you some of your, up in the top left corner, should I say, that tantalum, to actually partake in doing the runs. Like, you'll notice there's like lines going between here. This is like all the completed lines this way, but it does cost you to actually travel. So of course this one's going to require 10 to actually travel, and we actually need to do this one. Yeah, let's probably just travel. Oh, where are you going? Now, for some reason, it, like, I don't know why, but the cursor does tend to take off. For whatever reason, it does that. But let's go and try this one. We had to travel back from the previous point we're at because it would have left us there.
To upload a new feature to EVSOS. You can now buy barrier passes, which you can access through galaxy.net. Buy a red barrier pass, as you will need it for the next level.
Oh, cheers. Now, the voice acting is quite good because it kind of matches the sort of cheesiness and galactic feel of the game. Now, of course, we were just told there to get barrier passes, which I'm going to definitely buy. I'm going to buy a few. Do I want some blue? I think I want a blue, and then we'll buy a red one. You know what? Can I just buy... I know I just spent all my credits, but trust me, I went through about 10 of them last time, and they do considerably slow you down. Did I just... Oops. They do considerably slow you down. So, barrier passes, that's just a new mechanic added to the game. So, did that keep a hold on? Yes, it did. Let's continue. You know what's up on top of there? We've got the barrier passes. What? Why would you do that? Oh, man. That's cheating. Just so you know, game, that's cheating. Let's go. Ow. Used up one of the blue ones already. Not good. Not good. Let's do this. So the game cheats. Just so you know, the game cheats. It deliberately makes you have to go through barriers. Well, that's just fan-dabby-dozy. Let's go. Is that extra passes?
These are the barrier passes that lets you pass through a barrier of the same color. When you pick up a pass, you get free to use, and like barriers, they come in red, blue, yellow.
I wish I'd known that. Let's go! 1, 2, 3, done. Nice. Oh, okay, bye. Ah. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Give me that, thank you. Doink, doink, and doink. It's freaking fantastic. Oh dear. Ooh. The problem, some people are watching this going, how the hell is he paying attention? I don't know, honestly. We're gonna probably have to go through them. Oh no. Let's go on to the next area. This area is always like multiple, like usually doubles the amount of lanes. Oh, nope. Ah, dang it. Oh my sweet lord. Alright then. Oh, ah. Now you can actually brake, but what is fun in that? Oh dear. Ow. Slowed right down there because of that.
Okay.
Whew.
The idea is to avoid stuff to go faster. We need tantalum.
The Eevee can handle the odd bump. Unless Herb cut the budget on nuts and bolts.
Who knows? Who knows? We actually did get all the tantalum. Is it tantalum? We also got a bonus there for finishing quite early, so we got some credits back. But we also used up all our barrier passes. That's how nuts the game can be. So what I'm going to do in the next one though is I'm going to hush up so you guys can listen to some of the music of the game and enjoy a bit of the soundtrack, because I believe you can actually purchase the soundtrack as well. So I'll shush up so you guys can listen to the next one. Let's begin, shall we? Just loading in, and let's do this. Do I want to buy any barriers? I believe we'll buy a couple of red and a couple of blue just to start us off. Oh, I didn't mean to exit that. That would be nice, you know. Let's do this. Start. I'm going to hush up now.
Ascended by the time you make it back to Bayeux.
Sorry, Vince can't come to the phone right now.
You have to love some of the chats that they have there. It's quite amusing. Some of the voiceover work is really pretty darn cool. There we go. We get 600 credits now, which is always quite nice. And, well, there you go. That's kind of like the game.
Good progress, Vince. The next city on your map is one of our capital cities. At each of these, there is a challenge for you to earn credits, and our newest prototype ships will become available for you to purchase.
So you go that it's like every time you come in a capital ship, or not a capital ship, a capital city, you'll be able to then earn a new ship. Anyway folks, this has been Switch Galaxy Ultra. I hope you've enjoyed this video and I shall see you guys next time.